doing their quarterfinal game if they make it to the SCHSHL. Oh yeah, they have that one goal. It's nasty. It's funny, like when I was doing the one women's soccer game that I did, it was senior day. One of my buddies from Stony Brook knew someone on the team, so he showed up there. It was like the weirdest coincidence that we were both at Adelphi on the same day. I have not been volleyball. What's that? I don't know, is it not on here? Is it? No, it's here. Volleyball quarterfinal. Oh. That was field hockey, men's and women's soccer. No. Yeah. It went well. I mean, they were just pretty much happy that I stayed the whole time. James the man. Yeah, I mean, it's just he was there the whole time with me, so we were just cracking jokes about it the whole time.
So Dave's good friends with
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the rinks here in Hauppauge. My name is Kevin Broderick, here to take you through today's action, starting off with a freshman matchup between Northport Huntington, their blue team, and the Ward Melville freshman team. Taking a look at these two sides, Ward Melville and Northport Huntington, both 0-4 coming into this game, so someone will be walking away with their first win of the season. As we get into the national anthem here at the rinks, I will kick it over to the PA announcer. As we get ready for the puck drop here on the South Rinks. Reminder, gonna have a game starting on the North Rinks in just a short amount of time. Always go and check that out here on the LI Sports Network. 2 games will follow on the South Rinks. One will be a JV matchup between Ward Melville and Longwood, and the other one a JV matchup between Northport Huntington and St. Anthony's JV, their black team. As both sides are getting their starting lineup set. Matthew McCartney in the net for the Tigers as always, donning number 30 on the back of his chest. On the other end of the ice, it's going to be Anthony Tadaro in the net for the Patriots. As Palomaro will start off with control, poked off his stick at the blue line, regains the zone, and it's a turnover down low to the Tigers. Palomaro, good takeaway, looks for a shot, rings it off the bar. No goal called the referees, but that was very close. Patriots almost hopping out to a 1-0 lead. Palomaro on the reload, that shot is saved by McCartney. Patriots almost possessing for one more shot. Instead, it's taken out. Palomaro still on this shift, dicing it past the blue line. Swatted away. Tigers trying to clear again, and it's banked out to center ice. Could be a breakaway. In on net. Follow-up is speared off to the other side by Tadaro. As there's not going to be an icing on the call. Liam Palomaro with a nice shift to start off the game, but now it's the Tigers with a little bit of momentum. Puck loose in the slot. Held alive by Dowling. He'll carry it in. Runs into some traffic at the goal line. Dowling still battling for it. Shot from the half wall. Will go behind the net and carry around. Out of the zone, back into center ice. Tigers will chase after it into their own end. And Hahn there for it into the corner as he's pressed on the forecheck. Patriots cause a turnover and almost get a shot from the slot. Wide look from Edger. Puck still below the goal line. As we're going to get a whistle here. Face off, controlled by the Patriots. Can't flip it out. Good play from Declan. Holds the puck alive, bats it off the backhand. It's off the outside of the net, carries around to the opposite corner. Puck chipped at from both sides along the boards. Looks like Northport Huntington do find it out in front. No shot came through. Taro will thank his defense for that. Quick breakout the other way. Sarno will get there first for Northport Huntington, and a couple of passes, they're right out of the zone. With some pace as well through center ice. Dowling in deep, trying to do the hard work. Cohen chipping in as well. Cohen now into the circle with his shot just going off to the left side of the post. Esposito looking middle. Couldn't find his man. Puck taking an awkward bounce, but still a chance for Cohen to get it out, and he does. Prim getting in on the forecheck, should be able to meet his man down low. Poked away from Prim. Chance to keep it alive off the wall. The Patriots will do such. As there's about 4 minutes gone by in this first period of action, best opportunities have belonged to the Patriots. It was Leo Palomara on his opening shift generating a shot that hit off the post. As we'll take a pause with 10:56 remaining now. Leo leading his team with points at a total of 2. Robert Koisko leading his team with a total of 2 points. Both these teams scoring around 1 goal per game. Northport Huntington a little bit higher at 1.5. As it's a breakout, Palomara looking for a shot blocked in front of him. McCartney got far out of his net. It was able to recover back into the crease. Breakout now for the Tigers. They have numbers going north. 3-on-2 as Lee steps up and makes a good defensive play. It's held in at the far blue line. Patriots find a turnover there. This could be a breakaway. Here comes Leo streaking down the ice, collects on his backhand. Little dangle, what a save. McCartney robbing him there. Stays 0-0. Lee fanning on the puck. This could lead to some danger. Pass out in front. Oh, just barely going wide. Lee getting chopped down from behind. Still will be able to clear this out. Palomara with a lot of speed up the ice, but he'll be angled off well. Alfano got back first, still leading to a chance. Palomara trying to jam it in right in front of the net. Still loose. Palomara, he scores. 1-0 Ward Melville early on. So on the reset, Northport Huntington trying to recover. Again, it's been Palomara with all the great opportunities in this game, converting on one right there. As a chance out in front. Will Karam off to the side. Unfortunately for Northport Huntington, they were close to tying up this game within a minute of conceding the first. Chance ahead now for Tissot. His shot down low is blockered down below the goal line. Recovers with control, sends it up to the blue line. One-timer fanned on. This is going to be a lead to a big race towards the puck. Patriots get there first, looking for a power move, but nothing doing. Puck sails around the board, skating 2-on-2 back the other way. Puck in deep now for Northport Huntington. Nice battle down low, but that's going to turn into a penalty very quickly. 8:43 left, and it's going to be a Patriot power play, our first of the day. The Patriots up 5-on-4. I have a feeling I know who they're going to be looking to. Pass out in front. They score. 2-0 Patriots now. It's a power play goal. Puck rattling around in the neutral zone. Lee with a nice crunch into the corner, allowing his team to pitch it forward and out. Another race for the puck. Esposito trying to get there first. Ends up down low. Looking to sweep it. Middle. Looks like another penalty is going to be upcoming as the referees not exactly sure who they're going to be booking on that play. And it's going to go on Northport Huntington, so this will be another Patriot power play. Just converting on that earlier opportunity. I can't even really say earlier. It was like 20 seconds ago. So right back to it. Puck almost coming into the slot for another shot. That was reminiscent of the earlier goal. Patriots now have to go and dig it out of their own end. 15 seconds gone by, but plenty of time still remaining, and we're halfway through the first period as well. Reminder, neither of these teams are particularly high scoring, so Ward Melville has to feel really good about themselves to already have two in the early goings. Palomara walking down the wall. Great pass out in front. Shot just wide to the right. Chance to clear now. Will go 200 feet, kill some more time. It's Caden Thomas Martin in the box right now. 2 minutes for roughing. Outlet pass. Palomar can't get to it in time. Has some support from his teammates to try to send it back in his direction. Puck held up along the boards. 53 seconds left on the power play now. Turnover down low. Palomar trying to get his hands free. Shot was saved by McCartney. Puck up for grabs as Palomar will go off for a change. Nice dangle move. They score. 2 power play goals in a row now. Ward Melville up 3-0. Puck once again deep into Northport Huntington's end. Patriots looking for a tenacious attack right now. The power play goal at 6:23 and 8:32. Their first coming at 9:48. And that's even considering Palomar hit a post to open the game. They were almost up 1-0 in the opening seconds. Pass out in front. Chance. What a save. McCartney diving down. Another shot peppered towards the net. Swept off to the corner. Chance now to clear. Turned over instead to the Patriots. They look for another centering feed. Sits in the slot and then slides through the traffic. Plenty of time and space here. Martin with another opportunity at it. Passes it ahead. Nice dangle. Puck lost in his feet. Rebound goes behind. Pass once again towards the middle, almost. Deflecting off for an own goal. Lee stepping up into the play now. Picks it with his backhand. Lee still going. Lee with a centering feed. Turnaround shot doesn't come through, and it's passed away from the blue line and down the ice. Prim through the traffic with an angle towards the net. His shot, rebound at the goal line, and it's cleared away. Tigers avoid a goal right there, as we've hit a long stretch without a whistle here at the rinks. Zachary Prim on the reload now, cutting off towards the middle, trying to weave it around the traffic, got the shot on net. McCartney make the save. Long pass ahead, Alfano. Down below the goal line now. Lost control of the puck, finds it, takes it back, looking for a sharp angle shot. Whistles through the crease. Patriots take it back. Send it far down the ice, it's gloved away. Koisko trying to shimmy past the blue, lost it. Here's Prim, the other side. His team needing to reset. Prim making the smart play to give them some time, but loses the puck in the operation. Finally in for the Patriots. Centering feed, hit off the apron. Prim trying to take it back. Koisko not able to clear the zone. Second opportunity off the far wall now. Nick will get it away. 2:47 to play in the first period here on the LI Sports Network. My name's Kevin Broderick, joined by Rowan Loddick on the camera. We got Gabe Curry doing the social media for us, as well as Prim takes a shot, creates a rebound, still loose. The follow-up shot is shut down by McCartney with 2:30 to play. Now some room to skate. Patriots hunting for that 4-goal lead. Good defensive play back by DeSarno. Lee with plenty of time, drops it off. Palomara couldn't get it around a couple of sticks. This is going to be a good opportunity coming here for Koisko. In on net, taken from behind. Going to be a penalty, chance to send it out in front, and there's a whistle. As we'll take a look at an earlier save by McCartney, as it will be a 2-minute power play for Northport Huntington to end off the period. Palomara sends it away. He's into a foot race now. There should be some defenders back. Fans on the shot trying to recover. Slid it almost through. Good dangle from Dowling to get his momentum up the ice. Avoids a hit as well. Dowling now past the right side of the blue line. Diving all the way down low, sending it out in front, still loose. Chance for a shot, not going to happen. Palomara. Elusive up the ice. Hit from behind, and that's going to be a penalty back the other way. We'll go to 4-on-4 for the next 126. Dowling will go into the box for the same call as Lee. The space will definitely open up here for both teams. As we're under a minute to play in the first period. Offside's going to be enforced here by the refs. So we'll take a face-off from the neutral zone with 53 ticks left and 1:01 on the 4-on-4. Excuse me. Face off, one back for the Patriots. Looking for room up the near side. Long ranger, McCartney got it in his glove. Chance for Northport to start a rush in the dying seconds of this first period. Down by 3 goals, they could definitely use some offense to spark something going into the second. Stretch pass. Here goes Beal with it. Getting hit at the blue line, but will dump it in. Allowing his teammates to skate onto it and try to make a play. No play will be forced out and is. Patriots just with 5 seconds. Man cutting middle as well. Shot down low. Rebound swept aside here by the Tigers, and that's how we'll end the first. 8 seconds left on a 4-on-4 as we enter the second. We'll be right back here on the LI Sports Network. And we're back for the second period here on the LI Sports Network. 3-0 the score in favor of Warren Melville after the first 15. Looking to repeat their success coming into the second. A reminder, we'll have 4-on-4 for the next couple of seconds before Warren Melville go to a power play of their own. And here it already is with a chance out in front already. 5-hole, they score. Another power play goal for the Patriots. Puck rattling around towards the slot now as the Patriots are up by 4 goals. With firm control of this game, looking to win their first of the season. As we're going to get another penalty, this time for a cross check. Yeah, and it looks like this time will be against the Patriots, or Northport Huntington, with an opportunity to claw a bit of this lead back in their favor. Face off, one back to the blue line. A blast, a little weak, but still loose in the slot. Sticks tie up. Chance still there. And it looks like the Patriots will force it off to the corner. Lee on the clear gets it up to Palomara, who puts it into the neutral zone. Good job avoiding danger. Naro also standing tall so far through this game. Puck is once again down low for Lee. Overskates it a little bit, but does recover and sends it 200 feet. Buck 16 left on this 5-on-4 opportunity for the Tigers as they have a little bit of trouble getting it through the neutral zone. Now past the blue line. Chance out in front. Lee, I think, robbed it with his stick. Great play from the defenseman Lee as the puck still live, needs to be aware of what's going on. But I think he may have just saved a goal for the Patriots. Lee forcing it once again down below the goal line. Now jousting with Koisko. Puck lost in both of their skates. Lee turns around, one swipe at it, but couldn't clear. Still alive for Northport. Huntington with 35 seconds in the power play. Shot coming here through traffic. Into his skate. Second in his follow-up is wide to the right. Koisko, middle. Shot goes up high and lands on top of the cage. So give you a replay of that defensive play by Lee. Centering pass is going to come here. And I think, yeah, Lee just in front of it the whole time. Got a little bit of the initial pass as well, which I didn't catch live. Puck coming up high. Sarno looking for a shot, blockered away, and now the Patriots will drag it out, trying to kill off the remaining 15 seconds of the 5-on-4 opportunity. A lot of special teams play here for both teams. Good takeaway by Brendan. And importantly, it's been the Patriots getting the better of all these special teams minutes. They've killed off both power plays they've seen, and they've gone 3 for 3 on all 3 power play opportunities they've owned. The only way it can get any better for them is if they start scoring shorthanded goals. But obviously that's not really a strategy. That's more of just when skill meets opportunity. Hedger looking to clear. Couldn't get it past the far point. Second opportunity with it and does force it away. Puck loose down the ice. Northport Huntington turned that into a shot. Banks off the end boards. Still alive now at the near point. Cycled down low. Board battles ensuing, and the Patriots will get the better of it. Big little collision right there. A little bit of a miscue allows Thomas Martin to take a hand at it. Couldn't hold on as Prim was there, but offsides as they go past the blue line. We'll get another whistle. Opportunity into the zone. Great first save, and will allow Warren Melville to get it up ice. Good step up from Lee. Esposito hurries after it. Esposito gets it. Slides it over. Now for Lee. A wobbly puck was hard to shoot on net. Tie up from behind. That's going to be a penalty on Lee. As that's going to be another penalty on Lee. So a power play opportunity upcoming for Northport Huntington. Shot turned aside by Todaro. Palomar on a breakaway now, collects on the backhand. Nifty moves, he scores. Short-handed goal. So the second goal of the game for Leo. Just as when I was talking about the only way Warren Melville can get better on special teams is with a shorthanded goal, well, they got one right there. But here come the Tigers back with a little bit of pressure. Turnover to Palomara, drags around one. He could be into another breakaway if he has the speed, getting angled off as he drags it wide. Sweeping the puck down below the goal line, recovers with it, sends it out of the middle, shot, they score! A second shorthanded goal on the same power play. Under a minute on the Northport Huntington power play now. Thankfully for the Tigers, Palomara is off the ice as he has both an assist and a goal on the Tigers power play opportunity. DeSarno with it here, slides it over to the left side. A quick blast on net, does reach into the crease, puck still loose. Now we get the whistle. Save was made by Todaro. Esposito trying to get it out as he's still down on one man. Shot Todaro, fought it off. Karams over to the far side of the rink, and here come the Patriots. Their legs churning, now past the blue line, 2-on-1, down low. Quick shot, snapped above the bar. Carries around and out. As the power play opportunity now over for Northport Huntington. Rolling puck should go down for an icing, but dying out there will allow Warren Melville to set up the forecheck in the offensive end. Shot from the slot, saved by McCartney, covers up. And we're going to get a timeout for Northport Huntington. So we'll step aside here on the LI Sports Network and be right back with the rest of the second half. And we are back after the timeout for the Tigers as they try to recollect themselves, down by 6 goals. Just over half the game remaining to try to get back into this one as the puck goes into center ice for Lee, banks it off the wall. Working through a lot of traffic, still held up in the neutral zone. Now it's Fry with it. Dumps the puck in. Beal on the forecheck, couldn't hold it below the goal line, so it allows the Patriots to go on to a little bit of a skate as they're past the blue line. Shot goes wide off to the left, carries around behind. Lee taps it back towards the crease, out in front. Quick shot saved by McCartney. Another centering bid. This time McCartney gets it with the stick. Beal with a chance to force it out, and will. Lee will prance back for it. Turning around, a quick snap pass. Patriots looking to get right back into the offensive end. Puck works back up the wall for Lee. He'll pick it off, looking to send it. Puck still alive in the slot. Beal dragging it backwards, now can skate it ahead himself. Looks to dish it off to Fry. He's pinched into the boards. Still in the offensive end. Good tie-up for Fry, and now sends it towards the blue line. Clean change for Ward Melville as they're not going to get caught out for too many men on the ice. 6 minutes left in the second period now. Connor with it again, turns it over. Chance for Prim. Puck whistles down to the boards. It's been a long offensive shift for the Patriots. Puck has come out a couple of times, but they've pretty much reloaded right away. Now a chance for Connor. Forces the puck at the very least into the wheelhouse of Tadaro, forcing him to cover up with control. O-zone face-off now for Northport Huntington. Chance. Do they score there? They do. Tigers find their first. It's hard to track the puck, as I thought maybe the Patriots got in front to help out their goaltender in time. The puck just barely able to squeak by. Now into a 6-1 game, the Tigers have their first. Koisko now pass, stick tied up from behind by Palomara. Staying strong with it. Switches it to the far side of the rink. Puck still popping around. Forced away and should be an icing. Referees will enforce. 4:53 now remaining in the second period. Palomar almost cutting out in front of his own net with the puck. Not going to be forced to pay the price there. Once again with control. 2 passes and the Patriots are out. Koisko rims it around. Long range shot. Plenty of traffic, no tips, rebound, second chance, and a third one somehow ends up with Koisko. He'll play it away in a hurry. His team now past the blue line. Shot once again through a screen. Tadaro fights it off as he powerfully moved over to the far post to seal the edge. Under 4 minutes to play here in the second period. Cohen forced into a turnover, one-on-one, good back check. Puck almost sent back out in front. Palomara takes it on his cannon of a shot, does whiff. Allows Dowling to fly forward, powering past the blue, loading up a shot for himself. He scores. 6-2 now the score. Tigers trying to brew a comeback. Another opportunity coming here. Pass was tipped wide to the left side. Sarno just trying to play keep in as the clock hits down to 3 minutes. Cleared out. Jordan trying to weave through two, drags it around for a shot, creates a rebound, still there in the slot, no follow-up. Dowling looking behind him. Puck gets pitched in. Lee should be the first one there. Instantly puts on the brakes. Carrying the puck over the weak side now. Here comes Lee. Lots of speed. Runs into some traffic at the blue line, but the puck still moving forward. Patriots looking for some more offense. Shot saved by McCartney. Puck lifted high into the air. Wobbly. Patriots have it. Shot off the skate below the goal line. Pass in front. Lee could get onto it. Redirects it and blocker save now for McCartney. Karams to the corner. Knuth with it. Trying to elevate. Flutters. Prim here. Dances around one poke check. Sends it to the blue line. Tap towards the middle of the rink. Tigers find it and play it away. Shot wide and hard off the end boards. This is Lee with it again. Lee, great pass, shot. Oh, just off. Buck 8 left in the second period. Tigers just looking for a little bit more offense before this period expires as Kahn will dump in. Instantly rejected and spit out. Prim will take it forward with Esposito, both on sides. Prim carries wide, has a man in front, tap pass, they don't score. Esposito, just a little miscalculation. Puck is sent down, 35 seconds left. They win it off the draw instantly. Good pressure up high from Fry. Cycle down low again. Prim is F1. Just 15 seconds left. Beal in an intense race. First touch belongs to him in the corner. Pass does reach the middle. Shot rings off the post. And the period will expire. 6-2 the score. Tigers with the last. Trying to build some more momentum as we'll be back for the third period.
fun I've had, like working. Actually, you know, like this is the most fun I've had. No, no, absolutely not. That would be like the most depressing thing in the world. If that was true.
And we're back for the third period here on the LI Sports Network. Patriots have done a lot of work on the special teams side of the game. They have 3 power play goals and 2 shorthanded goals, only one of their strikes coming at 5-on-5. Pass just under the tape of Palmara. Tigers with it. Stretch pass to Koisko. Ova skates it. Maybe a little miscommunication between him and his teammate. Allows Palomar to come back for it. He's angled off. Puck is free. Ricochets off the boards. Now Palomaro with it again. Wrist shot. Big rebound, and McCartney will belly flop on top of it. Lee trying for a blast, hits off a shin pad and caroms off to the corner. 4 bodies coming together to fight for it. Tigers will spit it out of their zone. Lee with a good defensive play, removes that body from the puck. Followed up by another good bump by Dowling down low, but it's still the Patriots with the momentum up ice. Puck dumped in as it will twist around. Off to the near side. As we're already 2 minutes deep into the third period again. Ward Melville, the clock is their friend at this point in time. 4 goals, they're saying that's plenty to hold on to. Northport Huntington are trying to make them anxious about that fact at a minimum. Couple of good passes for Ward Melville. Obviously, some more goals would feel nice as well. Getting something at 5-on-5 is a taste they haven't had since the very first period. That large collision ruled clean by the referee, so we'll continue to play. Here's Lee trying to follow up the momentum, dances through a pair. Here comes Lee on the wrister. Skims off to the right side of the net. Puck now up for grabs in the corner. Far point is vacant for the Patriots. They have to be careful to not be caught off guard. It's cleared out by Northport. Huntington should go down for an icing. Prim in for the draw. Puck popping in front, chance here. McCartney trying to stay strong in his pads. Comes up high to the slot. Esposito almost had his stick onto it. Sarno against Esposito, given over to Prim. Might have caught a piece of the crossbar as it caroms around. Prim with it here. Ripped off his stick, develops into a 2-on-1. Northport Huntington with the numbers down low. Shot taken, rebound, and Prim is there for it. Hard on the back check. He'll be even harder racing up the ice. Trying to pull a wire through another pair of defenders. Northport Huntington not allowing that play to go any further. So return to the neutral zone. Prim almost with another takeaway, does force it. Prim with a good shift so far. Ward Melville once again into the offensive ends. Kahn to the goal line. Hit off the puck. Comes right back to him. Trying to send it in front. Instantly cleared out of the zone all the way down to McCartney. Forcing for an icing. 10:38 remaining in regulation. Puck, one back to the blue line, almost given over to Palomara. Shot carries off to the corner. Lee swatting at it. Palomara now forces it clear. If he has speed, he could turn this into a breakaway. Putting on the Jets now. Palomara dragging out in front. The backhander saved by McCartney, and he'll sit on top of it. Another O-zone draw for the Patriots. This time not going to win it out. Nick trying to carry it around. He's off to the corner. Popped up high to the blue line. Patriots find the turnover there. Can't create a shot. Thomas Martin not going to be able to get to the puck before Lee is on the scene. Lee putting on the brakes. Stretch past the blue line. It's free. Palomara is open at the center of the rink. Now getting the feed, fanning on the one-timer. Palomara getting back to it. Looking for his options. Dances up the wall, feeds it down low. Puck still below the goal line for the Patriots as they try to elevate it. There's the centering feed, McCartney the save. Another whistle, 9:26 remains. Been a while since we've seen a goal in this game. Last strike we saw was from Dowling with 3:20 left in the third. Obviously that's not good for Northport Huntington as they're still down by 4. The fact that they had 2 unanswered at the end of the second made you feel like a comeback was definitely possible. But they have to find that energy once again. Let's score at least 1 or 2 bunches of goals to make this truly competitive. Puck at the blue line, but not out. Pass back and forth down low by the Tigers as they look for a breakout option. Once again at the blue line, held alive by Ward Melville. Plenty of space for the Tigers down low, but they don't want to be operating in their own defensive end. They want to be in the offense. Another collision down in the corner. Pass goes to the blue line. This time it's the Tigers getting to play keep alive. Dowling looking for a bump. Once again forced to the blue line, this time out. Warren Melville. Crisscross. Puck off to the perimeter, not in a dangerous position as the Patriots will go for a change behind the play. McCartney directs it with his paddle. Team trying to get it past the blue line and will. And the puck will be played out now. Off the draw, pressure at the blue line. Tigers avoid it. Puck given over to DeSarno to dump in over towards the corner. Has Beal there. Looking to turn for a centering feed. The puck is popped up high. Opportunity now from the slot. Shot sails left. Break out the other way. A little bit of momentum for the Patriots. They play it out in front looking for the follow-up. Couldn't find it before McCartney got there. Defense came in to help. This could be numbers now for the Tigers. Fanned on the shot. Esposito. He'll turn it over. Puck returned down low for Cohen. His stick tied up. Esposito now trying to get it out. Once again swatted away from him. Esposito on a third opportunity does clear the zone. Good chip and chase for Cohen. Can angle towards the net. Cohen out in front, scores! Lead now cut in half by Northport Huntington. They were once down 6-0, now it's 6-3. Puck caught in some skates. Palomaro looking for a shot. The backhander wasn't bad, but is swallowed up by McCartney. Under 6 minutes to play here in the final period. Again, both of these teams looking for their first win of the season. Ward Melville and Northport both 0-4. Palomara, good takeaway. Palomara dancing through traffic. He scores. Hat-trick goal. Puck back for Lee. Rifles it to the opposite side. A little hard to control. Still played in deep. Patriots now on to the forecheck. Thomas Martin held up on the boards. Tiso diving down low, trying to find a weak part of the ice. Assisted by Koisko to get it out. Now Koisko into a 2-on-1. Has Thomas Martin with him. Koisko, this shot, picks it. 5-hole and in. Tigers saying they're not done with this game just yet, as they have a little bit of life here in the third. Obviously giving up that goal to make it 7-3 hurts even more now, knowing that you just got your fourth. You would have been within 2 with 4:41 left in the third. But it was a hard hill to climb in the first place, so they got to earn it. Patriots counting just every second at this point in the game. Turnover could come here in the neutral zone. That was close. Dowling would have been on a express line towards the front of the net. Couple of passes in the neutral zone, all finding independent sticks. Possession still changing hands. Looks like the Patriots will come out with clean control. Fry trying to apply the pressure. Forces a turnover off the wall. Esposito looking for the bump to get it back. Swept in. Forecheck coming from Fry. 3:30 to play in the third period now. Patriots in a good position, but they can't start counting their wins until they truly have them. Long pass, Prim past the blue line. Little bit of control issues. Poked off his stick for Thomas Martin now. Pass ahead. Alfano taken away by Prim, once again past the blue. Prim just looking to use his power down below the goal line. Gliding there, sends it in front. Esposito, a shot, and it's cleared away by the Tigers. Up high now, and McCartney will get it in his glove for a pause with 2:52 remaining in the third period. Shot quickly off the draw, hits off the bar. Comes back for Lee. Quick into the attack. Here comes Palomara. Dicing off to the middle. Shot saved by McCartney. Rebound still there for the Patriots. Under 2:30 to play. Warren Melville with a dominant shift so far. There's the cycle. Palomara. Trouble containing. Play towards the blue line, but doesn't get there. Palomara just trying to keep it alive. Just barely past the skate of Lee. Going down the ice. Referees not blowing the whistle just yet. They're going to keep it playing. Fry was able to get there in time, trying to force it in front to the blue paint. Just hung around for a second. Here come the Patriots. As McCartney will get on top of it once more. $1:41 to play in regulation. Another opportunity. One-timer once again caught by McCartney. So as it stands, it does look like the Patriots will be claiming their first win of the season, advancing to 1-4. Northport Huntington will drop down to 0-5 as I'll pull up upcoming schedules for either side. Northport Huntington, your next game will be on November 5th as a shot will whistle through the crease against Connetquot Sayville at 6:20. And for Warren Melville, their next opportunity for a win is against Southampton on November 12th, also a 6:20 start. As we're left with just 1:05 on the clock here on the LI Sports Network. Prim on the tangle. Does get a piece of it. Esposito trying to follow his line mate up. Tigers fly in for some late offense. Puck passed around down low. Koisko getting back to it. He's hit into the boards, and that's going to be a penalty upcoming on Ward Melville. And there's the whistle to enforce it. 42 seconds left. We'll end this game with a power play for Northport Huntington. Cycle set up for the Tigers. Pass up towards the slot. Shot. Traffic. And it will be saved. Tadaro got on top of it. Shot for Koisko, rebound. Tadaro does get over. Good save on Thomas Martin, still battling out in front. Koisko had his shot up interrupted. Off to the boards, Prim takes it away, trying to send it up to Esposito with 10 seconds left on the clock. One last opportunity for the Tigers, swept off to the corner. 3 seconds left. And with that, the Patriots will win their first game of the season. Now 1-4. The Tigers, unfortunately, dropping to 0-5 here on the LI Sports Network. Once again, your final score, 7-4 in favor of Ward Melville. We'll be back with our second game in just a bit.